Egyptian Diary Part 3 in Forge of Empires. In the first two parts, I had begun, at the request of Queen Nefertiti, to develop a modest city on the Nile into a bustling metropolis worthy of the gods. At first, it was a journey into the unknown. In the meantime, the city has grown noticeably, also in terms of surface area. Clay huts serve the population as comfortable homes. Nubian archers trained to protect the city, and grain farms ensure the food supply. As requested by Queen Nefertiti, some neighboring insurgents were attacked. These campaigns have brought in rich spoils of war. As soon as the local property market realized that I was buying up all the areas, the prices literally exploded. Speculators, usurers, but a growing city needs more building land. In the meantime, it has already become routine. The tax revenues flow and the two grain farms produce. The Nubian archers attack the rebellious neighboring towns on behalf of Nefertiti and bring back rich spoils of war. Light and normally strong opponents are the target. I deliberately avoid the enemies classified as more difficult by the scouts in order to keep the losses of my Nubians to a minimum. Even so, enough spoils of war come to the city first. Should a Nubian really fall during the fights, a new one is trained immediately in the shooting ranges, so that our troops are always complete. It is time to further expand grain production. The additionally purchased area will initially be used for 2 further clay huts. As soon as the population has increased accordingly, a 3rd cereal farm will be added. With their completion, 3 grain farms can now produce without interruption. That's exactly what it comes down to, not to allow any downtime to occur during production. Although I could afford it by now, I'm not buying a 4th land expansion. I would not like to give in to these extortionate prices any further. Nefertiti wanted me to engage myself diplomatically. She thinks a first good step would be to green the city with some potted plants. I will gladly comply with her wishes. As a thank you, she gives me a tip and the necessary tools to remove these terrible obstacles on the purchased plots of land in order to make better use of them. I will make use of it at the right time. In the medium term, she would like to have holy statues in the city. I have already exchanged the necessary knowledge for grain, but as the statues tie up an enormous amount of personnel, I wait with their construction. Here again the tips of today summarized. The key to success of the settlement is to minimize production interruptions. Collecting and restarting the production is just a click away, but it has to be done, otherwise things will not progress.